Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me as always. Before we get started, a massive thank you to our new subscribers. We've recently hit 1,000 and I am absolutely gobsmacked. And again, it's just a huge thank you to every single one of you who have obviously been following the channel for quite some time. You have no idea what it means. The love and support that I feel on a daily basis is absolutely mind-boggling. I'm such a blessed person, so yeah, thank you guys so much. As you probably know by now, the title of this video, we are going to be doing a full review today on the Fallen Order V2, or the Fallen V2, from 89 Sabers. This particular one installed for me by Ryan at Blackstar Sabers. Ryan is fairly new on the scene, but he has been trained. I do say trained, because this is a skill, guys. This really technically is a skill. He's been trained by one of the kind of top dogs in the UK. I won't name names, but you will probably know who he is if you are in the community. But very nice install. Forgive the LGT battery. It's the only one I have charged up just now. But yeah, a really nice install. We've got our solo sabers chassis here. Massive thank you and shout out to Jeremy for allowing us to have one of these. We've got our accent LED down here, which works flawlessly. Proffie 2.2. We've got our Shtok V3 connections up here. Lovely blade plug. And we're running OS 5.9. I do have an OS 6 config nearly ready. Well, I'd say nearly. It is ready. The thing that isn't ready is me. It's a bit complicated, so I'm still getting my head around that. In terms of the speaker for this guy, it's a 28mm Smugglers Outpost DarkSide speaker. Amazing, crisp, clear, probably even better than the 28mm that I have in the Saber Trio Vectra. If you haven't seen the Vectra, I'll leave my review up here as well. Now, I remember the first time I seen this lightsaber in the Fallen Order game, and I love that game. Like, that game for me was like one of the best Star Wars games to ever come out. Period. Like, period. The perfect balance of adventure and action and battle and, you know, mystery, and it was just so good. And the cutscenes were friggin' awesome. And, you know, you could customize your saber, different parts, different colors, different wraps, different blade colors. It was just such an all-round awesome game. And I remember seeing this saber for the first time. And I thought, you know what, I need to have one of these. Like, I honestly, because I have collected sabers for a little while, you know, and I seen that and I thought, yeah, I need to get one of these. Like, where can I get one of these? And it wasn't until I came into this, you know, arena, this community again, that I started seeing them. And I thought, right, okay, we're doing this. We're getting one. We are getting one. And now we have two. For those of you who know that I already have an LGT Fallen, the story really kind of is, in a nutshell. I got this guy here, opened it up, loved it, and then Ryan's like, dude, I didn't know you wanted one of those. I have an 8.9 sat here. So I'm like, damn. Okay. So we went to work on this, and you know what? I cannot rate or thank Ryan highly enough, if I'm honest. Because he is meticulous in his approach. He is completely attention to detail based and orientated. You know, if he's not happy with something when it comes to a build, you ain't gonna get it until he's happy with it. Everything from the wiring right down to even being able to slide the chassis in and out freely. There was a little bit of a glitch with that, in which it was nearly ready, and I was like so excited. I was like, yes, I'm getting it this week. So good. I cannot wait for this. And then there's a little bit of a glitch with the chassis in terms of it wouldn't kind of quite slide in and out the way it should do. It was getting snagged a little bit. And that turned out to be some wiring. Nothing wrong with the wiring, it was just the way it's designed. So Ryan kind of went back to the drawing board and devised a solution for that as to, you know, where the wires wouldn't get snagged on anything at all. Should I need to pull the chassis out, which I don't need to. Because not only did he do the full install, guys, he done the full config as well. Obviously I set him up a bunch of fonts that I already have. And he done the full config. You know, he's like, what do you want? How do you want the accent LED to react down here? What kind of blade styles do you like? What kind of effects do you like in terms of your blasters, all that kind of stuff? He was meticulous. You know, he would really put in the effort and put in the time to make sure that I was going to be completely happy with what he turned out for me. And I have to say, I am over the moon with what he has turned out for me. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the 8.9 Fallen installed by Blackstar Sabers. Hope you enjoy. This thing is so loud. Quite heavy hilt as well, actually. It's definitely not one for spinning around or doing tricks with. More of a display piece, but sounds great. So obviously with the Survivor package from KSith and Kyberphonic, it's available at Kyberphonic Font's website. I'll put the link below as I always do. It's a full package, $60, and you get pretty much all the colours. You do get blade styles included as well, but every single one for every single colour sounds differently. So you get a little bit of kind of variation with each sound font. But you can choose to go singular if you wanted to. You can choose, if you don't want the full package, you can choose a different colour or kind of whatever you want, but for $60 it's really, really good. So Ryan didn't only just do the installation for me, done a full custom config. Spent the time meticulous, absolutely meticulous in his methodology. Everything from the install, every little small detail with the installation, and then every little small detail with the config as well, to make sure that everything was the way that I wanted it, you know. So So you can probably hear the little kind of variations in the sound fonts, and the hums and the swings. And again, as we change the blade colour, this guy's changing down here as well. It's really nice. And that speaker's just so loud, so crisp. It really has been programmed to perfection. This is probably my favourite one of the whole package. This is the orange one. And for those of you who are wondering what blade I'm using, this is an LGT blade. Some people say that you really struggle to get a good purple on an LGT blade as well as white. I disagree. And the red one sounds a bit deeper. Obviously, that Sith sound. Got a yellow one too. You guys know me, every single saber I have to have this one on it.
Second sister.
Yes. This font with this speaker sounds insane. So earlier on I said in the video that I disagree with not being able to get a good white on an LGT blade. This is why. It's a great white. We've got our LED going down here as well. The whole thing, the whole package performs exceptionally. The speaker's loud, it's crisp. The config is on point, the blade styles, the timings, everything. Our accent pixel down here as well. Absolutely perfect, guys. There we go, folks. That was the 8.9 Fallen. I love this thing. I cannot wait to get this thing painted up. As to how I'm going to do this, I do not have a clue as to what I'm going to do in terms of paint and weathering. Probably kind of black or kind of matte black grey down here. Some more kind of details down by the kind of broken engine at the bottom here. I have no idea. So leave your thoughts down below in the comments for me as to how you would like to see this all nicely kind of weathered up and painted. In terms of my overall thoughts, well, first of all, I cannot complain about Ryan or his install at all. Like, that is absolutely perfect. His work, perfect. Nothing at all I can say bad about it. 12 out of 10. A million out of 10. So good. The hilt, however, couple of things that I'm not too keen on. The first one, the emitter is far too tight. Far too tight. It does take a 1-inch blade. However, my Saber Trio 1-inch blade will not fit in here. My Pack Store Ultimate Works 1-inch blade will not fit in here. The only 1-inch I can fit in here just is the LGT one. Same issue, exactly the same issue with the LGT Fallen as well. I don't know if it's just something to do with this style of hilt. I don't know, but yeah, the Saber Trio blade and the Ultimate Works blade, they just get stuck. In fact, my Saber Trio blade actually came apart when I tried to remove it from the hilt, so I had to reassemble that, which was not fun. That's a massive con. Again, like I said, that's nothing to do with Reiner and Blackstar. That is purely an 8-9 Sabers problem. Second thing, really, is the button here. It sticks out far too much in terms of it should be, in my opinion, a little bit more recessed, and it wiggles too much. Again, nothing to do with Ryan's work. I've spoken to several people who have these installed, and it's exactly the same. So, yeah. Not too kind of keen on the button. I kind of feel like if I knock it, it's going to fall off. I know it won't fall off, but it's just the way it kind of makes me kind of feel a little bit sometimes if I do knock it. So yeah, probably the only two things I could really say are proper cons regarding this. The rest of it though, nothing. The detailing is absolutely fantastic, absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. You know, the shrouds. Everything, you know, everything. It is obviously incomplete. We do have some bits and pieces to get done here and whatnot on the reverse side, but they will get fitted when it gets painted. And I love the blade plug. It's so nice, you know, and with that Shtok V3 as well. So we've spoken about the pros, we've spoken about the cons. Kyber score time. What we're going to do for this one. As you know, nothing gets a 10 on this channel. I don't believe in perfection, although this thing is pretty close. Because of the two little cons, regrettably because of the two cons, I would need to give this an 8 out of 10. If it hadn't have had those, then it would be a solid 9. Solid 9. That is definitely not any reflection at all on Ryan's work. Believe you me, Ryan's work is impeccable. It is perfect. This is just because of the actual hilt itself. So yeah. If you have any empty hilts that you are looking to get installed, maybe you've contacted saber installers in the UK and they are super busy, as they usually are, go and contact Ryan at Blackstar Sabers. You will not be disappointed. He is so fair in his prices. And I tell you what, his work is top notch. It is best of the best. Do not be afraid to contact him and give him a try, because I tell you what, you will not be disappointed at all. Anyway, folks, that's it for this one. If you're new around here, make sure to click that subscribe button and smash that like button as well. Click the bell for notifications. Leave your comments down below as well. I want to know this week, guys, how should I have this painted? Should I go for like a half weather, half clean? Or should I go for the full hog and just dirty it right up? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I'm off. Thanks for joining, and until next time, may the Force be with you all.